Hey everyone, so very exciting unboxing here. We have the brand new HTC U11, and later in the video we'll be doing a comparison versus some of the other major phones from 2017. So that includes the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, the LG 6, the Sony Xperia XE Premium, and then also some major HTC phones. So that includes HTC 10, and the brand new, well, almost brand new HTC U Ultra. So yeah, it's a few months old, but still pretty new. Alright guys, let's get to the unboxing. And it's actually a really premium feeling box, very hard. And let's take a look around the box first. So yeah, really nice material on this. And some specs that we'll talk about later in the video. But this is a Snapdragon 835 phone with 6GB of RAM. So really exciting in terms of speed tests and other things like that. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and unbox this. Alright guys, taking off this wrapping. Yeah, really nice feeling box. Alright guys, took a minute, but got it open up. And right on top we have the U11. Ooh, really nice looking phone. And yeah, I obviously did get the blue version of it. Take a look at that in a second. Alright, so we have a wall adapter here for charging. And then USB Type-C cable. And then we got some headphones and some additional earbuds. And actually, let's take a little closer look at the headphones. Now, a lot of times the HTC they ship with really nice headphones, so we'll be testing these out. And you got some HTC branding right there. And they feel pretty comfortable. Alright guys, let's see what else we got. Oh nice, so it looks like they shipped this with a case. Very cool. Not many companies do that. SIM card ejector tool. Yeah, actually, they gave a lot of stuff here. And then a cleaning cloth. And this looks like a... Oh, alright, so this phone does not have a headphone jack, so this is used to put your 3.5mm headphone jack in. And then it connects to USB Type-C at the bottom. So yeah, it is one downside of this phone. Looks like some instruction manuals. And yeah, mostly does it. Alright guys, so we're going to take a look at the case in a second, but first let's look at the HTC. Alright, is this gonna... Oh man, that is really, really nice looking. Oh, absolutely beautiful design. Really, really nice. Alright guys, so this year's HTC, they're going with glass rather than metal like they usually do. And same for the U Ultra. But man, that is... I really like the blue color here. It's really gorgeous looking. Alright guys, I'm just going to power it on. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my information. I'll be back in a second. Alright everyone, so it has been using this for around 15 minutes so far and pretty impressed with the phone. Let's go ahead and power it on because it's a pretty cool boot up animation. So as I mentioned, this phone's Snapdragon 835 processor and 6GB of RAM. So I think this is definitely intended for fastest phone in the world. Obviously you still have to do a speed test, but just on paper seems pretty incredible. And we'll be having those either today or tomorrow. I think first I'll do the Galaxy S8, Sony Xperia XE Premium, iPhone 7 Plus. Alright guys, so front facing camera on this is very solid. I think similar to the one U Ultra, it is 16 megapixels. And rear facing is 12. Now with this phone you get either 64 or 128GB internal storage. Now I would recommend getting 128 because that comes with 6GB RAM. If you get the 64GB model, then it's only 4GB RAM. Obviously still a lot, but I think better off with the 6GB RAM. Now the phone has a 3000 mAh battery, and I will be doing tests on that in the future. So on the bottom here you have USB Type-C. And look at the sides. So you do have this new EdgeSense. We'll discuss in a second. And then look at the top. So again, no headphone jack on this. And the other side. So yeah, you have aluminum on the side, glass on the back. Now, one of the main features of this phone is they have the new HTC Edge Sense. So what that means, if you squeeze your phone like this on the aluminum sides, then it brings up something like, for example, I have the camera set. Honestly, I'm not really sold on it yet. I think I would still have to actually see. I just messed that up. I think I would still have to, if you want to take a picture, for example. I could definitely see it being practical in some senses, but I definitely need to use it more to know if that's true. And then also a first for HTC, so this phone is water resistant, IP67. So you guys, first impression of design, really impressed with it. Let's take a look at some of the other phones. Alright guys, now I don't want this video being 30 minutes long, so I'm just going to do a brief comparison with the phones I mentioned. So we have the HTC 10 on the left and the U11 on the right. Now the big difference here in terms of design is you have metal versus glass. And in my opinion, both really nice looking and pretty similar sizes as well. Looks like the U11 a little bit taller, and you do see that headphone jack on the 10, which is not on the U11. And quick look at the screen, so both fingerprint scanners right there in the front. And in my opinion, definitely the ideal place for fingerprint scanner right here. And this quick look at the interface. So yeah, pretty similar. Alright, next up, let's look at the U Ultra. Alright guys, so next up we got the U Ultra. So the U Ultra came out a few months ago, still high-end phone, it's a Snapdragon 821. But yeah guys, obviously with the second screen at the top, does make it a lot bigger. And then just more in-depth look. And both these phones do have glass on the back. So yeah, the U Ultra did start the trend for HTC. Both beautiful looking phones. Alright guys, so next up the LG 6. And the LG 6 is just a few months old, has Snapdragon 21. But really beautiful design with this one. And you notice extremely small bezels on the G6. And then look at the bottom. And on the G6 you do have a headphone jack. And in the back. So both these phones, gorgeous designs, both are made of glass. And next up, we got a favorite for a lot of you guys, the Sony Xperia XE Premium, 4K screen on this one. And this one also has a Snapdragon 835, 4GB RAM, so going to be an excellent matchup. And once again, both these phones, amazing designs. And look at the back. So on the Sony, you do have this mirror-like finish. And there it is wiped down. So you guys, really nice designs on both. Alright, and then look at the Huawei P10 Plus. So both phones pretty similar in terms of size. And look at the back, so really nice material on the Huawei. And on the Huawei, you have the custom Huawei chipset 960 and 6GB of RAM. So once again, should be a great matchup for both these phones. And then last we have the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. So obviously guys, the bezels on this are ridiculous. And again, both these phones are made of glass. So look at the bottom and the sides and the back. So yeah, really premium design on both. And then also both these phones, Snapdragon 835. So should be a great matchup for the speed test as well. Alright guys, one final look. So again, we have the Sony Xperia XE Premium, the Huawei P10 Plus, the LG 6, the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, the so this is last year HTC 10, and the HTC U Ultra. And then one last look with the, running out of room here guys, but just one last look with the U11 next to them. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of the design. Oh, and I am recording this with the Sony Xperia XES, so that's why it's not featured in this video, but we'll be doing a full comparison of that. Alright guys, so real quick, let's take a look at the case that they give you. Alright, so this will obviously mostly just be for scratches. Not going to have a lot of protection for drops, but you guys see slides in very nicely. But yeah guys, overall still a pretty nice looking and feeling case. Alright guys, so obviously a lot more tests out with this phone, but I can say at least for now in terms of design and looks, really like it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of comparisons with this phone, and that's going to start right now. Very excited to test it out. Alright guys, so be sure to check out it in the future by subscribing in the top left corner. Or if you want, you can watch another video right now in the bottom right. Alright guys, thanks again for watching.